Hello and welcome back with me, Admiral. Joining me back on Star Trek Fleet Command, and have I got big news for everyone. So as you can see by this label being up, we have Discovery Part 4, the Terran Invasion. So I'm not going to read through all this. I'm just going to show you exactly what's in the new patch, or the new patch 25, or ARC 4, whichever one you want to call it. It is technically a patch, but there's so much new stuff. There's so much new stuff. It's unbelievable. There's new systems and there's so much new stuff. It's crazy. This is not all going to be able to get covered in one video. So what we're going to do is we're going to split this into separate videos, just covering bits and bobs at a time. I'm going to leave each video for probably about maybe like 5 or 6 minutes, covering little bits as we go. I'm not going to do one big long video. So let's crack on. Just want to say before we do crack on, thanks for all the new subscribers. Don't forget to keep hitting that subscribe button, getting us to 500 subscribers just before the end of the new year. So we've got, what's that? We've got like 23 days to go before the end of the new year. So keep smashing that subscribe button and supporting the channel in every way you can. And look forward to seeing more videos coming into the future on the new, obviously, patch, on the new ships, on the new officers, on the new everything that's going to come in this patch. There will be videos on every single thing that comes in this patch, as and when I get it, and obviously I can release it to you. Also, there will be a lot more live streams coming in the future, in the coming weeks, due to the fact that I break up for Christmas soon. Like tomorrow, and I will be streaming pretty much daily from next week onwards, just for a few hours, probably every single day on Star Trek Fleet Command. You can join me, we can chat about all different things. So if you're not already, head down below to the links and join the Discord, which I can inform you when I do go live, and head over to Twitch and become a follower over there as well. Anyway, let's crack on with the rest of this. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the ship's icon menu. The reason we're going to go into the ship's icon menu, we're going to go ship levels, and then we're going to go scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and boom, here we find a 3-star epic ship, which you might think, that's a bit strange. Why is the epic ship before the rare ships? Again, bit weird. Kind of weird that. You'd think it would be a rare ship, but it's not. It's an epic, classed as an epic ship, even though it's the same strength as some of the, or slightly weaker than some of the rare ships, but we'll see. So when you click on it, let's have a look. So this is the sarcophagus. So the sarcophagus is, if you haven't already seen the latest, if you haven't already seen Star Trek Discovery, I advise you to go and watch all seasons of the Star Trek Discovery, and you will understand what this ship is, what it means, and where it comes from. I'm not going to go into it here, but you can get it by watching the different seasons. So this, again, without being able to go into too much detail, because I obviously haven't got it unlocked, but without going into too much detail, this is a ship that has been created to be able to use in the territories capture areas, essentially on capture nodes, and it's a way for lower players and higher players to be able to attack each other without being able to, we're having that gap in terms of level and ship capabilities being reduced, because you can get this free to play or you can get a pay to win, whichever one you want to go for. You can get a free to play though, as Scopely have put out. You can get this ship free to play in the coming months, if you are free to play player. And this is going to be an amazing ship, especially for territories or defending or even attacking territories, because of this ability that the ship comes with. So when fighting on a TC node during a takeover, weapon damage is increased by 86,000%. I imagine there's going to be research that goes along with this, again, coming probably in the next few months. But at the moment, 86,000 is still absolutely ridiculous. That is a massive buff, especially if you put a decent crew on again. That's going to be a massive buff to this ship. And to be honest, you're probably going to be able to take out a hell of a lot of ships with using this ship, even if with it being such a low, technically a low strength. The only thing with this ship is you got to take into consideration, which I've noticed. So this sounds, the strength sounds pretty decent. The health is pretty decent to start off with. The defense is pretty decent to start off with. You have to look at this attack number. So clearly the weapons on this ship are not very good. That's why it gets such a massive buff. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Like again, once we unlock the ship, we'll be able to go through all the stats on the weapons and stuff like that. And we'll be able to show you what exactly you need to do. Officers. The officers are split into 3 new officers. They are Terran-based officers. So we've got Emperor Giorgio as a rare. And she has 2 abilities that are okay. They're not too bad. I'll show you I'll tell you the combination I would put them in when putting them in a ship, if you do get to unlock them. But first, let's read the different. So captain's ability: when attacking a player during a takeover, Emperor Giorgio decreases the defense of all the officers on the opponent's ship by 100%. Again, that's okay. Overall, when attacking a player on a capture node at the start of each round, Emperor Giorgio increases the number of shots of each weapon by 0.17. That is cumulative every single round. That just keeps going up and keeps going up. So the more rounds you last, the more shots you're going to fire per weapon, basically. Then we go on to Captain Tilly. So her ability is when attacking on a capture node at the start of each turn, as long as the opponent's ship has a hull breach, Captain Tilly increases the armor piercing, shield piercing, and accuracy of the ship by 50% of the total defense of the officers on the ship. And that is also cumulative. Very good ability. And this is exactly the same, near enough. When the opponent had a hull breach, Captain Tilly increases the armor, shield, deflection, and dodge by 50% of the health of all officers on the ship. So that's a buff for yourself, whereas ruthlessness, should I say, is a debuff for the enemy. So that is a debuff, and that is a cumulative effect, and that is a buff, which is a cumulative effect on yourself. Okay, and then going to the last one is Gabriel Lorca. So Lorca is a bit weird because they shouldn't have dressed him like this, because technically that's not his Terran outfit. This is actually the outfit for when he was part of the Discovery crew. So that's what they should have. They should have him as a Discovery member, and they should have had him as a Terran member, because as a Terran member he actually wore black, a black leather jacket, and not the actual Discovery outfit. So they should split that up, but never mind. That's just a little thing that I picked up. But they've got 2 different things. So you've got, at the start of each round, if the opponent has a hull breach, Lorca decreases the opponent's weapon damage by 100% for this turn. Again, that sounds pretty decent overall. And then you've got quick thinking, which is at the beginning of each round, Lorca has a 50% chance of dealing hull breach to the opponent's ship for 2 rounds. Again, that is also good. So the way I would do this, I would have Tilly as captain, Lorca and Giorgio as your 2 officers in support, just because Tilly's abilities are cumulative and they affect every single round, whereas the other 2 do not affect every single round, especially if they don't pop, whereas her abilities are constantly going to keep popping every single round, and that's going to give the enemy a debuff and you a buff every single round that you have hull breach. That's where you use Lorca, because Lorca obviously is officer ability. You can get hull breach by using him. So that's going to be the first episode. They're the first couple of things that we're going to go through today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If it's been informative, then please give it a thumbs up. If not, then please let me know in the comment section why. And don't forget, once again, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see everyone next time. Bye bye for now.